All right, as we was talking about flowers, 1 Corinthians 7:36 says, if any man think that he behave himself uncommonly towards his virgin, if she pass the flower of her age, okay, and need so require, let him do what he will, he sinneth not, let them marry. Okay, so when that woman come on the flower of her age, regardless if that age is 10, 11, 12 years old, if she come on her flowers at that age, basically the first time her period comes on, that lets you see that she's capable of being penetrated. She's capable of having sexual intercourse. Okay, so why in the hell should just think about it. Why in the hell should a young woman, such as a 10-year-old girl, why should her period be on and she not be capable of being pregnant? So when a young girl comes on her period, she's letting you know that she's capable of being impregnated, that she's capable of having children, whether she's 10, 11, 12 years old. Okay? These people that don't understand the Bible today, they will say she's just a young girl. She's only 12 years old. But guess what? If she's on her period and she can bleed around the age of 12, she can be impregnated around the age of 12. And she's considered of being capable of having children, brothers and sisters. So basically the flower of a woman's age shows her maturity. Because when your flower come on, regardless if you 11, 12, it's time for you to start growing up, because that's letting you see that another man can come along and put his seed in you and you can become pregnant. So how in the hell you still a child when your period comes on and you capable of being pregnant? That's what people don't understand today, brothers and sisters. Oh, she's just a child. She's just a child. Back in the days, men that was 20 years old and over took little 11, 12-year-old, 13-year-old girls and married them, man. Because that's the flower of their age. As you can see in 1 Corinthians 7:36, and it says, let so require. Let them do what he will. It's not wrong for a man to pop open of 10, 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old girl that passed the flower of her age. That's not wrong. I know it looks out of line today because it may be considered a statutory rape, but just remember that's the white man's statutes and not God's. That's why they call it statutory. So that's not wrong according to the Bible. If you want to pop an 11-year-old girl, if you want to pop a 12-year-old girl, he sinned not. This is 1 Corinthians 7:36. He sins not. Let them marry, meaning have sex. We went over and showed you that sex means marriage. So it's nothing wrong for a man that's 20 years or over to take upon a little 10-year-old, 11-year-old girl, 12-year-old girl. First of all, she have to be capable of passing the flower of her age. She have to be capable of having a period. If she can have a period, she can be married to a 20-year-old man. Okay? That's 20 years or over. And also, I want to keep this in mind, brothers and sisters. It says, if she passed the flower of her age, why you think at the wedding you see such things as these? You see such things as this imagery. All right? You have the bride, you have the groom. Okay? Once they're united, once the marriage take place, basically back in the ancient time, we know that marriage is sex. Okay? But today, they say marriage is something different. Marriage is going before the priest, reading some damn vows, putting a ring on the finger. That's not marriage according to the Bible, but they say that's what it is according to today. But you tell me this, at a wedding ceremony, how come the bride throws back the flowers? The bride, she throws the flowers back. Okay? At a marriage ceremony, the bride throws the flowers back. Brothers and sisters, why is that? You see this? Why does she throw the flowers back, and then you have woman in the back that's waiting to catch those flowers? What does that symbolize? It symbolizes a woman passing her flower, man. It symbolizes that same night she's going to have sexual intercourse, okay? She's going to have sexual intercourse. It represents she giving up her flower, the flower of her age, whatever age she may be. And back then, brothers and sisters, just keep in mind, because this picture is all out of order. Keep in mind, woman was not that old when they threw back some damn flowers. Because you'll see this at a wedding ceremony. Because now you have to be over 18 years or older to be able to even look at sexual content, think about sex. But women wasn't throwing no damn flowers back that old, as you see in this image. They wasn't that old, brothers and sisters. They gave their flowers up around the age of 10, 11, 12, 13 years of age. Okay? That's when they gave their flowers up. It wasn't this damn old. Okay? They wasn't that old. And that's what it symbolized when a marriage ceremony takes place. When a woman throws back the flower, that means that whatever age her flower came on, whatever age she was incapable of being impregnated. She was incapable of being married to a particular man. Brothers and sisters, if she passed the flower of her age and need so require, let him do what he will. Meaning let that man do whatever he will, whatever he desire in bed with that woman. Because he sinned it not, because this is not statutory rape according to the Most High's statutes. It's only statutory rape according to this white man's statutes, which is the devil. So let them marry, meaning have sex. Keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. When a woman passed the flower of her age, regardless what age she was, I don't give a damn if she passed her flowers at the age of 8 years old. If that man was 20 years or older in Israel, he can marry that woman. They sin not. And like you see in this image right here, once again, a woman was not this damn old when she gave up her flowers. But you can see the so-called white man, he knows the truth, and that's why this is being carried out in wedding ceremonies, because that symbolizes a woman giving her flowers up. Pursuant to what? 1 Corinthians 7:36, when she passed the flower of her age. So keep in mind, brothers and sisters, women was not this damn old according in the biblical times when they gave their flowers up. They was not that damn old. They was young women. Because a young girl can tell you today, basically, a young woman can tell you today when they flowers come on, it be right sometime around the age of 10, sometimes even early 11, 12 or 13, brothers and sisters. And if you're not capable of being pregnant around the age of 11 or 12 or 13, you shouldn't have no damn thing that they know as menstrual cycle or period. Okay, this is for brothers and sisters that know the truth and that have a deeper understanding. This is not for idiots that want to make mockery out of this lesson. So that's the significance of a woman throwing the flower back at a wedding ceremony. She passing the flower of her age. That means she's on a period. She's capable of being pregnant. Whether her period came on at the age of 10, early 9, early 10, 11, or 12, man. Pursuing the 1 Corinthians 7:36. So this is not statutory rape, like they would tell you today, brothers and sisters. But we don't recommend you to go out and do this because we living in the white man kingdom and we have to be subject to the higher powers. So we not recommend you Israelite brothers to go out and take a young woman, okay, that passed the flower of her age, because truly indeed you would be jailed for doing that. But we just letting you see back in the ancient time, this was nothing wrong with that, man. Brothers and sisters, this just was an extra take on flowers. Till next time we say shalom.